My 13-year-old daughter tries to escalate things physically with me, and today I smacked her. It got out of hand. I don't know how to feel. I was hit growing up, but I have never hit her or punished her physically. We actually do, or did, have a great relationship prior to her hitting puberty. She's just been getting so out of control lately that I don't know how to handle her anymore. She's so defiant, angry, and irrational at everything. I was trying to talk to her about her grades. I think I did so pretty gently. She's in honors classes, but lately refuses to turn anything in. If she does, she turns it in partially complete and gets an F. She's failing 4 classes right now and is at risk of having to repeat her grade next year. I'd be cool with a C average, honestly. I'm just trying to be honest with her. If you hate school so much, then you need to at least pass. Unless you want to spend an extra year in hell. She just rolls her eyes and says, well, they shouldn't assign so much work then. It's their own fault. I'm not a slave. School is dumb and I hate it, etc. As if she's not going to be the one to suffer the consequences of repeating a grade, which I've desperately tried to explain to her. She's just lying on her bed scrolling through whatever. She tells me to go away and rolls over. I keep trying to talk about it and she shushes me and just keeps repeating, get out, go away, get out, over my words. Like I'm an annoying fly. Still scrolling. I've set 6 p.m. as homework time since forever now. I've forced her to do it all of this time. Every day. I have to force her to do anything productive, and that's good for her. She takes a nap. Since she's gotten bigger, she now towers over me. I'm 5 feet 3 inches. She's 5 feet 7 inches and honestly strong. I have health problems. I come home from work limping. I don't have the strength to fight a physical battle most of the time. She has knocked me into the wall during an argument, blocked the doorway, and physically got into my face. I responded by taking all of her things away. But this time was different. I wasn't tired from work. I told her to give me her phone. She said no and rolled over, ignoring me. So I pried it away from her, but it was quite a fight. At some point she was mocking me for being weak, and I dragged her off the bed. She threw her fists up at me, threatening to punch me and knock my lights out, and honestly I saw red. I grabbed her and smacked her a few times. I think her head got banged on the wall. I put my elbow down on her to pry the phone away. She screamed that I was abusing her. I went to take her TV cord, and she threw her tablet at my leg in a rage hard. It fucking hurt. She isn't this way with my dad, who's a big, intimidating guy even at his age. All I can figure is that she thinks she can use her newfound size to get her way with me. Edit. So I wrote this and went to sleep. I left out a lot of details because it was already so long that I expected nobody to read it, and I was just kind of venting. But to clarify a few things, yes, she has ADHD, but refuses treatment. I've taken her to get medication. We've run through all of them, and she hates every single one. To me, it did seem like they were helping, but she'll say things like, you're just trying to change my personality. I won't change my personality for anyone. We've tried therapy, multiple therapists, and she just sits there defiantly and won't really speak to them. I don't have much money. I have no health insurance for myself because I can't afford it. The insurance I have her on isn't great. It's expensive and she's refusing, which feels like a slap in the face. I don't know why people are assuming I don't listen to her and solve problems by hitting, or that I've never taken her to a professional. I know that this is bad, and I didn't mean to paint her as a monster. Again, I was venting, but Reddit is gonna Reddit. She actually is good. Most of the time, but there have been times like these where it's gotten out of hand quickly. I have parental controls, and usually use those to lock her devices. I have certain times they go off, at bedtime and homework time, etc. I was planning to take the actual device, though, because sometimes they're buggy and don't work if you try to lock them for long periods of time, like the time it takes to up your grades from 4Fs to 4Cs. So that was why I wanted to take the phone itself. I talk to her. I do things with her. She's a sweet girl underneath it all, and I know she's hurting. Her friend group recently dropped her at school. I know because she told me. I saw the message her friends wrote her. They're also sweet girls. I don't think they were particularly mean about it, but they told her that she constantly ignores boundaries. They constantly tell her to stop touching, play fighting, that sort of thing, and she doesn't listen. I think their response is valid, honestly. Whenever you try to enforce a boundary with her, she'll say, that's just how I am. Everyone just wants to change me. I've explained that's not how boundaries work. None of my talks with her really seem to go anywhere. She just rages and takes no accountability for anything, sadly. Her teachers at school are targeting her and lying about her mouthing off. Her friends are fake. Everyone blames everything on her and makes up wild lies about her misbehaving, and she wasn't doing anything. When I ground her, she tells everyone that I grounded her for no reason. If you call her out for her actions, she'll say she was just kidding, and gosh, why are you so serious? I think I smacked her because I needed her to know that she isn't going to threaten me. I genuinely thought that she was going to punch me, and it was going to hurt a lot. I know I reacted poorly, and I do regret it though.